The Denver Nuggets just capped off one of the best playoff runs of all time. They did it on the back of their Joker-led, pick-and-roll heavy, perfectly balanced freewheeling offense, and it all culminated in the 2023 NBA championship. And I'm going to show you how you can run this incredible offense in NBA 2K23 so you can dominate just like the Nuggets. In this video, we're going to explore the fundamental principles of their incredible offense. We'll set up our own offensive strategy to mirror the potency of the Nuggets' dynamic scheme. We're going to examine the key stars that make their offense virtually unstoppable. Now, all the footage in this video is going to be played in online play now using the Nuggets and the Denver playbook, but whatever we go over today can be used with any team you want in any game mode, whether that is play now online, MyTeam, or franchise mode. Now, the sun at the center of the Denver Nuggets solar system is undoubtedly Nickola Jokic. The Joker is perhaps the greatest passing big man the game has ever seen and is the linchpin of the Nuggets' innovative and free-flowing offense. With his unique blend of size, skill, and uncanny court vision, he's a towering figure, a virtuoso who directs the tempo of the game from the post, can carry the ball up himself, or can dominate playing out on the perimeter. And he seems like the next NBA player that could change the way that teams target players in the draft and build their teams going forward. Now, during this video, I'm going to break down which players you should be targeting for each one of your positions to run this offense so you can use this in any game mode you want. Now, the role of your center in this Joker position is absolutely pivotal and is unquestionably the main star of this show. The player we need for this position must be an extraordinary passer, not just from the post, but also from the perimeter. The player in this role should have an elite post game, possessing high-level footwork and scoring skills. They should be able to score from the block, then draw double teams and find open teammates in this Nuggets read and react offense. The player must also be a consistent shooter. Our center should be able to hit mid-range jumpers and even step out to the three-point line, ensuring we can spread the floor at every level. The play we're looking at here is quick 5-3 out, and this is a great way to use Joker as the primary ball handler and distributor, where you can hit cutters for easy plays at the rim. This is a great play to call when you inbound the ball to the Joker and he can bring it up the floor and you just want to stop with him on the wing. Then you'll see your small forward will set a screen on your point guard who will come off of it and cut down the middle of the lane, and if he's open, you can fire it into him for an easy layup at the rim. This is a great way to use your big man if he is a great passer to thread it into some tight windows and get one of your best players easy looks at the basket in the paint. Then if your point guard comes off the screen but the paint is closed off to him, then I want to start attacking the basket with Joker. You should be one-on-one with a center so you can put a move on him, get in the lane, and finish at the hoop. But then if your man cuts to the lane and it is closed off and you start attacking, you will see the guard who is cutting towards the basket will actually loop back out to the three-point line and he will get a flare screen. And now if you are cut off at the basket, you can fire it out to him and he should be wide open for an easy three-pointer and you can let it fly. Now, every Batman needs their Robin, and this is where Jamal Murray comes into the equation with his exceptional shooting skills and swift agility, and acts as the perfect complement to the Joker. Their two-man game and pick-and-roll action has become the most unstoppable play in the NBA, and Murray's proficiency as a scorer at all three levels, at the rim, in the mid-range, and behind the arc, demands the attention of every defense. Now, in our 2K offense, Jamal Murray's role at the point guard is paramount, and this is what you need to be targeting here. Your point guard needs to be the orchestrator of your dominant pick-and-roll game, adept at leveraging screens and breaking down defenses, skillfully finishing at the rim, or launching his nasty mid-range jumper. This player also needs to be a reliable shooter from all areas of the court, whether it is from the mid-range or beyond the arc. Lastly, your player in this Murray role must be a great playmaker and have really good ball handling abilities. They should have the skills to create opportunities off the dribble and effectively distribute the ball to all of his shooters on the outside or Jokic down the middle. The play we're looking at here is give 5 out 9, and this utilizes dribble handoffs with the Joker and Murray to create confusion for the defense and create easy driving lanes to attack the basket. To initiate this play, start off with your point guard on the wing and pass it to your center at the top of the three-point line, then dribble back towards towards your guard and he will get this dribble handoff, and a ton of the time the point guard's man will be totally out of position, and if the lane is open, drive down to the hoop and you can finish at the rim. Then after you get the handoff and you get in the paint, you will have 4 shooters outside the 3-point line, and if anyone helps off to try to cut you off at the basket, then you can just fire it out to whoever is open and let them bomb in a triple, forcing the defenders to stay home. Then after the handoff, if the defender cuts off the lane to the basket, then you can pull it out and go back to the top of the 3-point line, and your center is now going to set a screen for you, and you want to come off it, attack the basket, and if there is an opening, then finish at the rim. But after your center sets the screen, if the defense overplays to your guard and you cut off your path, then you will have your joker player rolling to the basket, and you can drop it off down to him in the paint and let him finish at the hoop. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Michael Porter Jr. are elite shooters and provide the vital floor spacing for the Nuggets offense. Their shooting prowess cannot be overstated as it fundamentally shapes Denver's offensive game plan. Both players provide invaluable spacing, stretching defenses thin and creating more room for the Joker and Murray to execute inside. This makes them integral components to this Nuggets high-powered offense, and without their elite shooting, the Nuggets would not be able to function to their full capabilities. In our Nuggets offense, in our KCP role as the shooting guard, this is what we want to go for. He needs to be a trusted long-range shooter. His quick release and accuracy from deep needs to be a constant threat to defenses, providing critical spacing and scoring punch when defenses collapse down inside. Then despite not being our primary ball handler, he will be a secondary playmaker for us, so he needs to be able to make smart, quick decisions with the ball. The next play we're looking at is fist 15 down quick, and this is a great pick and roll action with Murray and the Joker to attack the paint, but then you're also going to have a shooter coming off the wing that you can kick it out to for triples. Here we want to initiate with our point guard at the top of the logo, then dribble down to the wing where we're going to get a screen from our center, and now we're going to have a classic pick and roll. You want to come off the screen, get in the lane, and if the hoop is open, then go up strong and finish at the rim. Then after the screen, if the defensive center comes up and plays on you, then your Joker player will be rolling down to the basket. You can just drop it down to him in the lane for an easy finish. But the part of this play that sets it apart from a basic pick and roll is while the action is happening, our shooting guard is going to cycle to the block, and once he gets there, he will get a screen out to the 3-point line, and if we are cut off from the basket on the pick and roll, then we can just fire it out to him for a wide open 3. This is also a great option if after the screen the point guard fights through and cuts off your lane to the paint, then the shooting guard coming around the screen is a great option for a 3-point opportunity. Then in our 2K offense, our MPJ role in the small forward, this is what we are after. We need a blend of size and shooting touch. This is what makes MPJ such a unique offensive weapon. He uses his height to his advantage, shooting over defenders or finding scoring opportunities around the rim. Furthermore, this player needs to be a lethal shooter from all areas of the court. His sharpshooting skills, whether it's a mid-range pull-up or a deep 3-pointer, should instill fear in defenses, making them pay if they leave him open. The play we're looking at here is fist stagger double, and this is amazing to get one of our best shooters in Porter easy 3-point shots. Then it also turns into a pick and roll with Murray and the Joker that is super deadly. Here, initiate the play with your point guard on the wing, and you will see your small forward will start in the corner, then come off a staggered screen, and if the defender gets caught up, then pass it over, and you can just catch it and fire the shot, and this can get you a ton of wide open 3s. Then once your player comes off the screen, you will pass it over, and if the shot gets contested, then your center is actually going to come up and give you a ball screen, and you can come off of it, and if the lane is open, attack the basket, or you can just rise up and pull this mid-range jumper. Then if you call this and your man comes up to the top and you don't like the look of that for the pass, then hold on the ball, and now you will get a double screen with your small forward and center, and now you can come off this screen, get in the lane, and then if there is an opening, get to the hoop and finish at the rim. Then if you come around the double screen but now the lane is closed off, now we have our center rolling to the hoop and you can dump it off to him, or we can have our small forward fading to the 3-point line and we can kick it out to him for a 3-point opportunity if the defense collapses down. Then if you want to take this offense to the next level, you need to check out my website, Scheme Kings. Up right now is part 2 of this video where I'll give you 6 more plays for this Nuggets offense that will give you the ability to attack anyone you face and get open shot opportunities for your key players like Jamal and the Joker. Then also have full write-ups for all the 12 plays I break down between this YouTube video and the Scheme Kings video, and these are going to be only available on the website. Then there's also my Golden State Warriors Steph Curry offense up on the site right now, and you can also check out that video with the membership so you can play like Golden State. Now my site is a monthly membership, and this is only the second 2K video I have posted, but there's going to be a ton more coming up in the future. And then also included in the membership, you get full access to all of my Madden schemes, where I recreate real NFL and NCAA schemes in videos just like this one, and there are hours and hours of Madden content on the site already, so you can get access to all the Madden and 2K videos for one price. Then I'm also running a sale on the site if you want to check this 2K stuff out. Use code KR2K at checkout for 50% off your first month. So if you want to check out Scheme Kings, the link will be down in the description below. Then the next play up is going to be give pin flex mid 5, and this can be used to get the Joker deep post position where he can dominate down low. Then he can also use his elite passing skills from the block to kick it to open shooters. Here, initiate this play on the wing with your point guard, and one of your forwards will come to the top of the 3-point line, and you can pass it over. Then you want to dribble to the opposite wing where you can do a dribble handoff with your shooting guard, and if his man is caught out of position on the handoff, then you can jack this triple right away and drain it. Then after the handoff, if the shot is contested, then you just want to wait, and down on the block, your point will screen for your center, who will run around the screen, then come down through the lane, and you can drop it off to him, and if his man recovers, then you will have deep post position where you can post him up and take him to the basket and finish. Then as your center comes off the screen, and if you pass it to him and his man is out of position, then don't worry about posting him up or trying to back anyone down. Just take it right to the rim and finish with authority. Then lastly, if you pass it down to your Joker player in the lane and the defense collapses down off the shooter in the corner, then you can use his elite passing to fire it out and drain this triple and make them pay for helping. Then though the Joker is always going to be at the center of everything we do on offense, we still need viable plays that we can run when he isn't on the floor, or just to make sure everyone else is getting plenty of touches. Then the play we're looking at here is quick through hammer 24, and this can allow us to get easy driving lanes to the basket to finish at the rim, but also a screen in the corner for a 3-point shot. To initiate this play, I like to start with my shooting guard on the wing, and I'm going to dribble up near the logo and pass it to the other guard on the opposite wing, and the second I get the ball, I want to put it on the deck and attack the basket. And the positioning of the center and the power forward should leave the lane completely open, and you can just finish at the rim with power. Then after you pass it over the wing and you start to attack, if defenders are able to shut down the lane, then we're actually going to have a flare screen from our center to our forward, who will get wide open in the corner thanks to this screen, and you can just catch it and let it fly for a triple from the corner. This play is great to get a man attacking the basket, but then when you pair it with that flare screen in the corner, this is just a great way to get easy baskets all over the court. Then if you think this video is going to help you, I have another one just like it where I broke down the Steph Curry led Golden State Warriors offense, where I show you how you can rack up crazy threes and get so many easy buckets. So if you want to check that out, then you need to watch this video right here.